everyone. Just got out of a TRC event. It was a lot of fun. Decided to bring the Roadster to the track today. We did some roll racing. I may or may not have won some stuff. Not supposed to talk about it. We're not gonna. Just stay tuned for the TRC video coming out soon. It sounds good, but it doesn't sound like an SR.
Hey, go fuck yourself.
2J, I'm gonna beat this thing with my truck and trailer right now. All right, here we go. Spool time, baby. Come on. Oh my. Damn it! I don't know when to. Oh no, he's loading. Yeah! Oh! No! No! Alright, well, maybe the 2J is faster than the diesel. Just had to stop at home real quick to drop Courtney off. She's not feeling a shop day, but we have a lot to do on the RB26. I actually didn't post yesterday. I wanted to really just focus on the GTR and focus on getting it done. I got a ton of stuff done. I'll show you when I get to the shop, but I just wanted to show you my lawn. So check this out. I haven't mowed about a week and a half, 2 weeks, and it is looking like a fucking wilderness out here. All right, guys, so I just got to the shop. This is the reason why I have been MIA. I really just wanted to focus on the engine. I really want to get it back in the car because I want to go hurt Tommy's feelings. I want to beat him in a race. We're going to do a couple kind of races. We're going to do highway race, and we're also going to do back road races, which I'm kind of scared about the back road races because this thing's going to be terrifying. I don't think you guys realize how terrifying this car is actually going to be, but check this view out. So as you guys know, we already had the gray GTR valve cover, and we went ahead and we painted the intake manifold gray as well. I think it looks really good, but the only thing that I wish I did now that this is nice and the valve cover is nice, I wish I painted all this stuff black. It really does stand out now that like everything else around it is nice, and then you just have this old ass metal just chilling right there. But it's all right. It's gonna function. It's gonna work good. But yesterday I went ahead, I put the intake manifold on. I got brand new Tomei, the gaskets for the ITBs and the manifold as well. We got the new injectors in. We got the HKS fuel rail. And what really took me a long time yesterday was doing all these silicone hoses. I literally had to pull like at least 20 hoses, and it was pretty wild, but I ended up getting them all. I changed a lot of hose clamps because these hose clamps get old, and usually I don't like to reuse them unless they're pretty new looking, which this one's not bad. It's tight, it still holds, and everything is good there. This is what the engine used to have, stuff like this. It's just old, and the silicone kit, it's not too expensive. I figured might as well since the engine is out, and let's just get it done. So I did that, put the top cover on with the igniter, and I mean, other than replacing the harness because this R33 harness is not good, I'm gonna put my 32 harness on right now, swap that over, and I'm pretty sure that we could pull this thing off the stand. I would love to get the clutch and transmission on today. I mean, I have to get it onto the subframe, and I do want to clean the subframe as well. So I don't really know where I'm going with this. I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna start working on taking the 32 wiring harness off and putting it on the 33, and then I'll just catch up with you guys in a minute. Okay, so we are going on an hour and a half now, and I'm gonna show you something, and it looks like I got nothing done. So check this out. This is an hour and a half worth of work, right? I got the filter off, great. I got the R33 wiring harness off. I got the R32 wiring harness off. I decided, so the R33, it comes with this piece right here, and this piece goes up into the intake manifold and kind of just chills right there, and this is for your booster and your clutch. This one right here is the 33, but the 32 kind of has this like separation right here, and I remember when I was pulling the GTR engine that one hose went there and one hose went there, so I'm using the 32 one instead of the 33, and like little stuff like that I've really been paying attention because like yes, at the same time they're kind of the same engine. There's gonna be little tweaks that are obviously different, and I'm just trying to look out for every single one of those tweaks because I don't want to do this a second time. And honestly, I think I've been doing great. I mean, it doesn't look like that much work, but god damn it, I've been working straight and my neck is throbbing, but I act tight. All the hoses are about to be tight. I just got to put this one back on because it was a nightmare to get these two hoses on and like connecting because like this thing is bolted everywhere. Like literally when they built the GTR, they didn't want any single line to move whatsoever, and I'm making sure that I put every single bolt back. So we're doing things right, boys, and I will check in with you when I got the harness on. Well, I got some good news right now. We are ready, officially ready to take this thing off the stand. I am so excited. I've honestly been working so hard the past 2 days, and I think it's been showing pretty well. The only thing that I haven't done yet, and I want to wait until Marcus till he has some time to come here, but like, I'm doing the oil relocation again, and this eBay kit, check this out. This is like super loose, so I want to see if like Marcus has an extra one because I'm 100% not using that. I was considering using this one right here, and honestly, I still might end up using this one. I'm just gonna brake clean the hell out of it and make sure there's absolutely no metal shavings in it whatsoever, because this one is an eBay kit. Apparently, it works great. The only thing that you really have to do is you have to JB weld these fittings so they don't leak or anything. But other than that, Berto used those all the time, and they never had any issues. But I don't know. I'm just gonna talk to Marcus. I don't want to act like a big dick baller and pretend to know what I'm doing because I don't. I did what I'm comfortable with. I'm very happy on how it came out. So the next thing we need to do is I need to personally run to AutoZone real quick because this, I'm gonna do this for you guys, is fucking dirty as shit. So I wanna get some Simply Green and degreaser and just spray this whole thing down, clean it up, and then I think what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be taking that off the stand, putting it on the subframe by myself, which honestly seems like a pain in the balls, but we're gonna do it and hopefully do it fast. All right, so hopefully we got that good. So we got the, Ryan Turk sponsored by them. Yeah, this shit's good, hell yeah. All right, so we got that. We got some super clean, dissolve grease, super easy, super fast. Let's see if it works. Grab this fucking big ass subframe. All right, drag her out. I'm pissed because I had this AC on for the past 3 hours. It's finally cold in here and it's gonna be hot as dick again. Hotter than a bag of dicks. All right. Step 1, parts cleaner. I'm just gonna fucking load this shit on. I don't even care. All right, step 2, super clean. God, my fingers are starting to hurt. I'm such a bitch. Ow, 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 ow. All right, step 3, let it sit. So while I'm waiting for all those chemicals to do some magic here, I have to delete the Hicus lines, and I didn't know which ones were the Hicus lines, so Marcus went ahead and he taped them all, the ones that I needed to take off. So I need to take this line off, that line off, both of these lines off, and there's also one in the car that starts in the front all the way right here. And then it goes 2 of these lines all the way back into this fucking block dick here, all the way back to the rack. But I'm gonna have to take the rack off anyways because we need to weld that as well, because since I'm not Hicus anymore, we need this fucker to not move. But I'm not so much worried about that today. My main goal is to get the engine onto the subframe. So right now, I'm just gonna take the Hicus lines off of the subframe and hopefully we could put this thing on. Ooh, my stomach just started hurting. Hold on. Just gas. Okay, 45 minutes later, this thing is clean to the touch. Remember how dirty it was before? Look at this, check this out. Nothing. Want to see it again? Go all over the place, baby. Nothing. Oh, well, that's from the water, but this thing is really clean. Took a good amount of time to do this, so now is the moment. Yeah, I don't know if you guys been waiting for it, but I sure as hell been waiting for it, because this is just one step closer to getting this car on the dyno, making 600 horsepower, and hurting Thomas's feelings. So I'm actually really stoked to bring this to Connecticut and rip back roads and stuff. Like, I am so excited. That's like a big reason why I'm hustling right now, because I just want to go have some fun, bring all my friends for rides and shit, and I think it's going to be a good time. Maybe me and little Willie can race the 135. That should be a pretty close race. But anyways, fuck, man. Now that it's like the moment, I'm like kind of dreading it. For one, this thing is a nightmare to lift up. 2, I'm by myself, and it was hard enough with my friend Alex here, so I can't even imagine what it's gonna be like this time around. Fuck, man. Fuck. You got this, Chris. You got this. Yeah, you know, Chris, you're right. Let's do this. Okay, so it is time now. We got the engine hoist out. We got it jacked up a little bit. We got the subframe cleaned right here. So, we do have to drop this thing though. For the subframe, I'm gonna jack it up a little bit because when there's too much weight on this table jack, it won't jack up. And my plan is to have this high enough to where I can kind of just drop the engine in place when I'm ready tomorrow. And yes, as long as everything goes right tonight, I should be putting the engine in tomorrow. I definitely want a little help with that. I don't think I want to take that on my own. I mean, if I have to, I will, but I'd rather have someone else's help. This should be high enough. Actually, that might be too high, but we'll see. We're gonna drop this. Put that on the ground just like that. And now, a couple wiggity waggities. We're good. Last one. And we are off the stand, boys and girls. I am so fucking... Imagine if that just fucking fell. I would literally die. Like, actually. Oh, this is stressful. This is stressful. How high can this fucking thing go? I don't know how comfortable I feel jacking this thing up to the fucking moon right now. All right, I'll be right back, fellas. I always gotta make some asshole mistake. So everything's going great, right? I'm like, wow, this is going a lot easier than I was anticipating, you know? I was getting ready to lower the engine. I'm like, wait, let me shove the axle into the butthole. So, here is the dick, and this is supposed to be the butthole right here. As you can see, the butthole is on the wrong fucking side. So, I have it backwards. I'm so used to the power steering rack being in the front that I automatically just assumed that this was the front of the subframe. God damn it, now I just gotta turn this all around. Actually, you know what, this is actually kind of easy. If I just pull the table, spin it around, yeah, no, we'll be good. Ignore this. Okay, so welcome to my life here, okay. Good news is, engine is mostly on the subframe. The only thing is I just had to line this up right here. If you could see that, I can't really see what I'm looking at on the camera right now, but there's no point in doing that because I just found out that this engine mount ripped. You can't really see it, but there's a little tear. There's a little tear from, it starts from here and it goes all the way down to like there. So, I mean, I'm definitely 100% not gonna be using that engine mount. It just sucks because like, one, these are like practically impossible to do inside the car. And my goal was to get this engine in the car tomorrow. And I mean, hopefully started and ready for the dyno on Monday. That was kind of my goal. But I don't know. I called Rob because he is Parts Plus for GTRs. And I called Roberto. He's heading to the shop now. He's gonna check if he has an extra engine mount. And yeah, I'm just bummed because like this is all I wanted to do tonight. I was like, yes, if it's on the subframe, which it technically is, we can drop it in the car tomorrow, no issues at all, but it doesn't seem like it's going to happen. I don't know, I'm just gonna wait to see if someone calls me back and see if they have an engine mount. If anyone local to Wellington area has an engine mount for R33, R32, definitely hit me up in the comment section below with your Instagram and I'll pick it up tomorrow. Thanks, guys. All right, so as much as I wanted to end this video on a good note, Roberto and Marcus are like an hour away from the shop and they're not gonna be here for an hour, so I don't want to sit here, waste time. I'd rather just go home, edit this video, get it up for you guys to watch. And yeah, I guess we're ending on a bad note. Good note it though. The whole engine is assembled, everything is good. Everything is replaced except that engine mount, and it's technically on the subframe. I mean, really all I have to do is lift it up just a tiny bit and swap that engine mount out and then drop it back down. I'm just gonna leave it just like this. I'm just gonna lower the hoist a little so it's just kind of sitting on the subframe, and then I'm gonna be good to go. So I mean, I guess that's it. Fuck me. If I can get that engine mount tonight or tomorrow, I'm gonna make it my goal. I mean, it's gonna be a rough goal, but I'm gonna make it my goal to get this thing running and driving tomorrow. That would be so fucking sick. And then the next day, we could dyno it, then we could drive it, we could break it in, and we can go hurt some feelings. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys want to subscribe for more, subscribe for more. I have so much to do. I have so much. Look at this fucking shithole. Fuck me. I gotta go. Peace.